Hey guys, it's me, Steak Burger Master, after a long time. Well, a few months actually. But I thought I would make a video just to give you guys an update on where things are going. This channel is still active if you guys are worried. It's not like I'm still continuing to make videos, guys. I'm in school right now and things are a bit rough. But once I'm on the break, you will expect more videos, more exciting videos, because I'm going back to a place that's very special to me after 2 years because like I have left a hiatus of just going to other places. I wanted to explore more places than going back there, but it is a place where like as a Canadian, many other Canadians go there during this year. Not just Canadians, even Brazilians. Let me give you this: there are a ton of Brazilians who go all the way from there all the way here. It's in the United States. I'll let you know that it's in the United States. I'll let you know that. It's warm. It's warm, very warm. So I'm basically escaping the cold. And all together, what else? What place could this? Yes, guys, it's the Sunshine State. Sunshine State, Florida, Florida. So yeah. After 2 years, I'm finally going back to Florida because you know this. It's gonna be pretty cold around like winter, and you need a few days to escape this cold and enjoy the sunshine in the Sunshine State. And yeah, so like basically I'm gonna be gone for like a week, and then I'll be all over Florida. We're gonna go from what is it? Fly down to Orlando International from Buffalo, Niagara with JetBlue. It's my first time flying JetBlue, so you can expect a trip report from JetBlue because what is it? You saw it. I made it my first trip report on Southwest Airlines flight from Buffalo Niagara International Airport to Chicago Midway. I sometimes fly out of Buffalo because they consider it as a domestic flight since it's inside the United States, and it's the nearest place from where I live in Canada that's reachable in to the United States. So cheaper fares. It's a 2 hour drive. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, from Buffalo, we're flying to Orlando first for JetBlue, and then we're gonna stay there 2 days, and then I'm gonna cover that. That's what I want to say. I'm gonna cover a ton of food chains that I might have covered in the past, but newer items, along with new chains that I've not covered in this channel before. Then from Orlando, we're gonna go to Tampa and then Clearwater Beach, St. Petersburg, all those nice beach places, the Midwestern people love to go to because, I have a feeling that the Midwest, people from the Midwest prefer the I-75 side because, that's where, like, the route that the people from the Midwest come from. Like, I prefer, the times I've drove down to Florida, I've always liked I-75 because I-75 has, like, really nice places in, like, Kentucky and Tennessee, so really lovely. And then from there, we're gonna go to Sarasota, Bradenton, because I've been to Sarasota Keys before, but my family has never been there. So I've been there alone with my friends, and this other guy that my friend knew, they bought a house. They're from Canada too, so they bought a house in the Bird Key, and basically it was like a mansion, $2 million mansion. We stayed there for like a day, and it was nice. I loved Sarasota Beach and the Siesta Keys. The clubs are nice there too. So lovely place. I want to take my parents there because they've never been there. That's like my memories. And then we're gonna go down to Fort Myers, Cape Coral, and then Fort Myers, and then check out some of the beaches right there. And then got Naples. Naples is a nice place. I mean, it got hit really hard during the hurricane. And then we're going to take the I-75 for another 2 hours down east, down to Fort Lauderdale. And then Miami. We're going to be around like the Miami area for the next 4 to 5 days. And then we're going to fly back with JetBlue, but from Fort Lauderdale International Airport back to Buffalo Niagara International Airport. And why we're flying JetBlue is because JetBlue has our focus cities in Orlando and Fort Lauderdale, and surprisingly, the fares on JetBlue were much cheaper than Southwest. I originally was gonna fly Southwest to Orlando and then fly back to it with Southwest from Fort Lauderdale, but I guess we were lucky this time and we're flying JetBlue instead of Southwest Airlines. So you guys can expect the 2 travel report videos from with both JetBlue flights. And eventually, after those, I will cover more like flights, like, more Southwest flights, more Air Canada, more WestJet, United, American, Delta, whatever flights I take in North America. Because I don't think I'll be heading out of North America for a while because, it's too expensive to travel for now. I'm a student right now. I don't even have much time. I only travel to America most of the time because it's next to Canada. It's like pretty close here, right? So it just makes sense. And America being your neighboring country, you can just go there for a weekend and just chill there. It's not that big of a deal. And then if you want to fly further, you could just go on a airport near the border and just fly out. That's my reasoning of why I travel so much in North America. I really, for now, can't travel out of the North America unless my parents take me somewhere and I have the time because I'm a full-time student at a university, so it'll take me some time to, maybe someday when I graduate, I'll be able to go to other countries in this world. Because I just don't want to keep it to Canada and the United States, but for now, that is that way, so I have to accept that. So, yeah. These are some of the chains I will try to cover along with other ones if I see them, as an opportunity to do it. I've done Culver's 3 times on this channel, but there are many items. I do existing chains because there are many items that I have not covered before on this channel. So you can see Culver's has a ton of locations in Florida. And back when I first visited Florida, there was not a single Culver's there. And I drove down. And once you go past Kentucky, after you leave Lexington, you go south on I-70. Because my family, we prefer I-75 as the main route. Because you just cross the border in Michigan and take the I-94 to Detroit, and then you just take the 75 down. It's like a straight road. But yeah, after I-70, you head down south. You go south of Richmond, Kentucky, which is a bit south of Lexington and Cincinnati. There's no Culver's. There was no Culver's after that, at that time. Now, Florida is the largest market in the United States outside of the Midwest for Culver's, for 45 locations and 2 more to be built. So I'm going to do something at Culver's because this is a good opportunity to do another Culver's video. And then you have other chains like Steak and Shake that I have not done for a year. And I really want to do a Steak and Shake video again. Yeah, Orlando, Florida. Just put that there. And then you'll see, as much as I did most of them in Chicago, they have locations in Orlando too, so I'm going to cover that. In other parts of Florida, you can see how big Steak and Shake is in Florida. So I love their milkshake, so I'm going to try to review another milkshake, maybe another burger, we'll see. And then here's a chain that's exclusive that I have not done before on my YouTube channel, Pollo Tropical. It's similar to El Pollo Loco. They are competitors. El Pollo Loco is more California-based, while Pollo Tropical is more Florida-based. And the thing is, Pollo Tropical, they used to have a ton of locations in Texas and Nashville, but then they closed them all down this year. So now, it was harder for me to review because now all they have is in Florida and pretty much Atlanta, Georgia. I'll show you the map right here. And then let that load. And Cracker Barrel. This is a chain I've been to with my dad before. I went here with my dad and I loved it. And so I've not done a review video on this on Cracker Barrel before, so I want to cover that up. Literally when I go up, wait, let me just zoom out. All right, look at it. Look, they have a lot in the Caribbean, but we're trying to focus on continental United States. And yeah, you see all of them, most of them are in Florida. They used to have a lot of them in Texas and Nashville, but not. And then in Atlanta, they have a lot of them in Atlanta. So, for me to do Pollo Tropical, it's got to be either Atlanta or Florida. And since I'm going to Florida, I'm going to take this chance and do it. Orlando. There you go. A lot of Cracker Barrels around Orlando, so great opportunity. Waffle House. They don't have it in Chicago or Detroit or anywhere else I've been doing the videos. They have it in Phoenix, but I didn't get the time to do it. But you know what? Florida, they have way more locations in Florida. So you know what? I'm gonna do it in Florida. They're showing this near the U.S. states, near where I live, and yeah, Florida has a ton. You see, like it's gonna be pretty good to cover Waffle House. Yeah, and then Smash Burger is another one I want to do if I like get the chance. Like all of these, it's not guaranteed I'm gonna do all of them, but as much as I can for a channel, I want to do it because as much as I'm not to do all of them in Orlando, some of them in Miami, but I'm typing in Orlando because that's the first place I am going to on this trip. So, oh shit, I hate this. Their website is a bit, but yeah, try this. See, with Smash Burger, the problem is they have so many limited locations per city, and I don't know if I can if I'm gonna be near there or something. So it's all about luck. If I can luckily get a Smash Burger near me, then I can review it. So we'll see about that. Yeah, all these channels it just depends on my luck. But some I want to review, so I will push and try to get those done. But it all depends on where I am in Florida at the time, and then when I'm hungry and stuff. Yeah, BurgerFi is another chain I want to do. They have one in Chicago, but you know what? I wasn't there in the area near where they have it in Chicago, so you know what? I'm just gonna do it in Florida because this is a Florida-based chain. It's from Fort Lauderdale, and you know what? I'm gonna do it in Florida. Whatever. Yeah, cover this up. Like I said, there are way more chains. These are the few I kind of want to do, but there are literally chains that I want to cover. But we'll see where it goes in the channel. I will try to do as much as I can on this trip because another information. Basically, it's gonna be easier for me to do videos now that I got the iPhone 7, and it's I have more storage space, so that way I can record more clips and edit them without having storage issues. Because one of the reasons why my video qualities were bad in the past was because of the storage. I couldn't if now I have a better storage on my phone along with better camera, my videos should be 10 times better. I can guarantee it right now. So yeah, you guys gonna expect the travel vlogs, the trip reports, and then the vlogs, and then the food chain reviews are there. And then once I come back to Canada, starting next year, I'm gonna start doing local chains so that I'm more active on YouTube. Because I've been busy, I'm a student, I could not review a lot of chains when I'm at home. But all those videos I made, they're all on vacations, except for one. I think I did Arby's here, which I was free, so I felt like doing it, so I did it. But I want to cover places like Tim Hortons, and then South Street Burger, and then Smoke's Poutineery. So some of the Canadian chains that are not that. I mean, Tim Hortons, they have a ton of them in Michigan and Ohio and Indiana, but I want to do Canadian-based chains when I come back, so that people, my viewers, can see what these chains are and how they are because some people want to see the American ones, and some people they also want to see the Canadian ones. So I can do a mix of both because I travel to both, all around both countries easily, and I could just cover them. That's, yeah, might as well, because who else has opportunities like this? I have this traveling hobby, and I could just include the food chain reviews because I love eating. So that's why I do this. I do this for you guys, and I do it for my own hobbiness. So yeah.